Hi, I'm Charlotte, and this is Chatting with Charlotte, where I share inspiration, life hacks, and conversations to give hope to trauma survivors. Today, I want to share some inspiration. This is Inspiration Episode 3. And I want to share a scripture with you that has been very significant to me over the years. You can find it in Psalm chapter 68, verse 13, and it reads, "When you lie down among the sheepfolds, you are like the wings of a dove covered with silver, and its pinions with glistening gold." That's pretty beautiful. But what does that mean, and what does it have to do with healing from trauma? Well, first of all, let's talk about sheepfolds. Sheepfolds is where the sheep sleep. And some interpretations say when you lay among the pots, which means discarded pottery. So in essence, the verse is saying, when you're in the muck and the mire and you're covered with it, this is how God sees you. That he doesn't see the muck and the mire, he sees a dove with wings of silver tipped in gold. Just let that settle in for a minute. When you're covered in the muck and the mire, and that's where you are staying because of your abuse, he still sees you as that pure white dove. And nothing that happens in your life changes that. That's how he always sees you. As I was healing, this was so important to me because there was a time in my life when I felt so covered in the muck and the mire, and so I held on to it so tightly, and I was not about to let God see it. And I did it. I hid it, and I was not going to let go of it either, because without that, I really didn't know who I was. It was so much a part of who I was, and so much a part of how I saw myself. And if I gave it to him, I didn't know what I would be. But I did give it to him in a figurative sense, and in an experience I had at about age 12, where in a dream, I gave it to him. And when I did, he unwrapped that little tight bundle that I had in my hand, and out of it, instead of all the mess and mire, out of it flew a pure white dove. And I was very surprised. I really could not comprehend it. And he looked at me and he said, "This is how God sees you, through my eyes. And this is how he'll always see you, through my eyes. And no matter what comes at you, no matter who hurts you or what the world tells you, this is who you really are." And this goes back somewhat to what I talked about on another video, Fearfully and Wonderfully Made, which you can watch by clicking on the link. But it's in a different way, because in this sense, I'm talking about what you hold on to and what you let go of. And that is a hard thing to do. But if you can realize and imagine literally handing all those little things that you hold on to that's keeping you from receiving the love God has for you, then let it go to him, and he will show you who you really are. That's one of my greatest desires, is for people who have experienced trauma to realize that, to know that, the memories and the hurt and the anguish takes a very long time to heal from. And I am not minimizing or discounting that. But a big step in that direction is to really give that and realize that God doesn't see you as the muck and the mire. He sees past that. And when his light shines on you, he sees the gold and glitter of silver in that dove that you really are. So remember that. Even though you're in the muck and the mire, That's not what he sees. And be encouraged and hang in there. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye now.